When we took charge of a complex, that meant that we owned that missile until the next crew came out. So if we went to war, we were prepared to launch those weapons on command.
Apps power, silo soft, guidance go. We're standing by for fire engine.
We never knew what our specific targets were because you didn't really want to know who you were going to destroy.
Turning on my command of ready turn keys. On the word keys, we will turn. Is the crew ready? BMAT?
BMAT's ready.
MFT?
MFT ready.
Deputy?
Deputy ready.
Crew is ready. Ready?
You had to be prepared to destroy an entire civilization, and we were trained on that. I still today refer to myself and other missileers as crew dogs. You had to almost be rote in your actions and not question the fact that you were going to destroy an entire civilization if you had to launch those ICBMs. As heartless as it sounds, I never had a problem with it. I was doing it for my country. I was doing it to protect my country. The whole reason I sat out there was to prevent that kind of thing from happening. That's what deterrence was about. But deterrence is worthless if you don't demonstrate that you're willing to do it, too. And we always had to demonstrate that I would walk out there and turn those keys in a second, and I would kill 10 million people and never hesitate. Every time I went onto a complex, every time I saw the Titan II missile, I had the same sense of excitement. You couldn't see the warhead from the bottom because you were 8 stories down, and the cone of the warhead disappeared off in the distance. The warhead on top of the Titan II was 3 times as powerful as all the bombs used by all of the armies in the Second World War, including both the atomic bombs. When the crew members successfully turned the keys, that 330,000-pound missile would lift up out of the silo.
And it would head out for about 5 minutes of powered flight to the edge of space, fly for another 20 minutes, and hit its target halfway around the world.
Before September 18th, the only warheads that we thought would go off in the United States would be Soviet warheads. We never considered that our own warheads could detonate on our own continent.